In 2017, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was released to the Nintendo Switch. This critically acclaimed action-adventure game developed by Nintendo captivated players worldwide with its expansive open world, inventive gameplay, and a unique way of telling stories. The game was so big and lore-inclusive that people are still making discoveries today. In 2019, a sequel to Breath of the Wild was announced and could apparently be the darkest in the series. After many years of radio silence, we fast forward to 2023, where The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has released, with Link adventuring from high in the sky to down deep in the depths. Time to begin the story of this hero deep under Hyrule Castle. Oh, so okay, we're now exploring a cave to start off the game.
What could be down here?
I'm not sure. It could be a mummified Ganondorf. We don't actually know. Zelda, let's go. Actually, I thought this guy was Zelda. Come on, guys. This is what my mother taught me whenever I was 4. Also, wow, we start off with full hearts and full stamina.
I know I'll be okay with you, Link.
Oh, the romantic connections continue. Yeah, just starting off, this game, I don't know why, there's something nicer about it than Breath of the Wild so far. Like, I've played a wee bit off screen as well on a stream, but like, I don't know why, the graphics just seem slightly better. Plus, I just love the whole opening as well. I think it's quite interesting. I know our swords just reacted. So guys, if you haven't played Breath of the Wild, the reason why this is a concern is because the Master Sword only kind of went off whenever you were kind of near a Blight, you were in a Divine Beast, or you were near a Guardian. So that means very big danger basically, and the Master Sword lights up. Unless you beat Trial of the Sword, which obviously this Link hadn't. Yeah, as you can see, the sword's so much more powerful now. I believe it actually becomes twice as powerful as it was. Also, since we're in full health, we can beam. Wow, I love the way Zelda just kind of goes, I've never imagined this would be underneath Hyrule Castle. I just haven't explored the basement of the place I live. Oh, there we go, Zonai within 5 minutes of a game. When I was a child, I asked my father if there's anything below the castle. So you're telling me that her father was like, there's something underneath the castle, but we're not going to check it out. So Zonai had godlike powers and came from the sky. So I'm guessing all the Sky Islands are to do with Zonai. As you can kind of see, there's some goats. If anyone's watched the trailer, you'll be like, oh my god, I know what that looks like. They're really going heavy on the Zonai in like the first 5 minutes. Oh god!
You are not hurt, are you, Link? And someone only ever referred to as the Demon King.
And the Demon King both refers to Ganondorf and the origin demise.
A Zonai!
Confirmed those are Zonai. Does that mean that Zonai isn't the same as the other ones, and that's kind of maybe Hylia, because Hylia is a godlike being that came from the heavens?
This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories!
I think Zelda's a bit of a geek. I actually really like this as an opening. I know I've said this before, but like there's something so cool about like kind of learning the history of Hyrule so soon, and then you're kind of going deeper. You've learned the origin of like Ganondorf almost, and then you go down these stairs here through the gloom, as it's called. It's no longer Malice for whatever reason, and we see the familiar sight we've seen since 2019. And now we're just going to be going straight to the source. Wonder if that's something important. Oh. Jeez. That man needs a chiropractor. Oh, we did not like that comment. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. We're at... Oh. Link's just stopped going to the gym for a month. And the sword is destroyed. We're effed.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my...
Jesus, we just literally fell straight into the trap, didn't we? Oh jeez, he knows her name. Hey, is this the same Ganondorf? The Sage of Light from Ocarina of Time? And Jeez, what a blast. So is Malice just renamed Gloom, by the way? Because I don't think I've heard anyone mention Malice yet, and everything's kind of Gloom. And I guess what he's shooting out of himself isn't Malice, it's Gloom now? I'm not sure. Jeez. That man has not skipped chest day, like he's lifting an entire castle. Don't know why, it's so funny just to watch him just fall like... Oh my god, look at Link's arm and the sword. Oh, Zelda's falling. Can we catch her? Let's find out. Oh, we're not much of a hero in this game, are we? And Zelda just goes blink, and we get saved by the arm and let go of Ganondorf 1 second before we probably could have taken him out in 5 seconds. That's so cool looking. And now the Zonai powers are going around our arm. And we're getting a brand new arm because ours got completely destroyed. Not gonna lie, it does look a lot more cooler than Link's normal arm. Jeez, so imagine waking up and you've got like a different coloured arm with long fingernails. And schizophrenia.
I am relieved to see you escape death.
So am I, or else this game would have been really short. Oh, there's the Master Sword. We're getting it within like 20 seconds of the game. Oh, look at it. It looks absolutely perfect. Jeez, oh, that is a massive attack, like, isn't it? The decayed Master Sword.
The sword that seals the darkness.
See, something that's actually cool though is we use the sword. Lots of times we do that. Okay, nothing. And also, I guess it does not really do any sort of damage either. Look at it. It actually looks insane though. But yeah, here we go. But 20 minutes into the game and we're actually playing the game, which is... Also, this game is a long intro, but once you kind of get into it, I think this whole area, the first area, is a lot more dynamic than the Great Plateau. It's a lot longer as well, I believe. And here we go. Link isn't going to be running around fully naked now because we are getting trousers. The number one thing you need before playing a game. And to start off the game, guys, we can see kind of around all of Hyrule. We can see Death Mountain. I don't think we can see Hyrule Castle yet, but let's just jump to start the game. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer this intro over Breath of the Wild's one where you kind of look around the whole world of Hyrule. This just makes it look so much bigger. And like you can see dragons. And you just kind of know that this is so much bigger of an adventure than the already massive one. And there we go. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This could literally be a poster, this screenshot here. We are going to dive straight into the water. Imagine if I hit that lily pad and died. Oh, it would have been a perfect start to the series. We pick up our first weapon, which is the tree branch. And if anyone actually recognizes this area, it's the same part, I believe, from the intro to Anuma's gameplay, which is quite cool. Oh, I actually see our first enemy as well, which is a construct. Can we get a... No, we can't get a flurry rush. We suck. Can't beat him up. I failed. I'm literally failing against the first enemy of the game. There we go. And a cool thing is, because these guys are actually just robots and not evil, they just explode into white instead of Malice, or Gloom, I guess. Yeah, just have a look around here. There's something that's so much more grand about being able to explore the sky, and other areas as well. It's more than just the sky. And it's actually just so crazy to see, because even just this intro area is massive. Oh! The dinosaur's looking at us. Oh, and it's waiting for us. It's Princess Zelda's left us the new Sheikah Slate, which is now called the Pure Pad, as they just told us actually. But yeah, it's pretty much a Sheikah Slate, only they updated to look like a Switch instead of a Wii U. It's literally got the Sheikah icon and everything, so it is pretty much a Sheikah Slate. Don't know why we just didn't call it the Sheikah Slate and just try and get away with it looking different. Where am I? We stand Garden of Time. Oh! For some reason I completely forgot that from last night. But yeah, that's the Temple of Time, but I forgot this entire area was about time. We're actually in the gameplay now. Like, we can just immediately just... Oh, we've already found our first animal, and I accidentally went into zoom mode, but zoom mode, exactly the same as Breath of the Wild. I want to kill the ostrich. What is this? Raw meat? Oh, it's just literally just called raw meat. I was thinking it was gonna be like something like a cockatoo Leaf. Yeah, but like, yeah. Combat pretty much works exactly the same as it did in Breath of the Wild. There's obviously going to be some changes later on. By later on, I mean about 10 minutes time, hopefully. And yeah, guys, look, we're getting Zonai charges, which is insane to me. Because, like, a month ago, people were just kind of speculating about Zonai. And anytime any Zelda theorists would say, like, oh, Zonai are going to be in this game, there'd always be 100 comments going, don't be ridiculous. The Zonai are not going to be a part of Tears of the Kingdom. And, well, they were just wrong. Zonai turned out to be a massive part of Tears of the Kingdom. And we got our toasty Sky Shroom, and thank you. They just want to steal your food and run away. Robots don't need food. I wonder why they make it. Obviously it's for tutorials, if they can say like, oh yeah, you can roast items by setting something from it, but I wonder why. Do these robots eat to sustain themselves? So I mean they hunt? That's actually quite a cool fact. But here we go, we're at the Temple of Time. It looks slightly different than we're used to. Oh my god, I'm trying to do a flurry rush. You guys can't actually do a flurry rush in this game. There you go. Just like that. Flurry rushes pretty much work exactly the same as it does in Breath of the Wild. I've got a sword and shield now, so we're pretty much sorted for this game. Time to go into the Temple of Time. Oh, arm not.
That arm originally belonged to me.
It's a Zonai. The source of the right arm. I thought Link was supposed to be a lefty. Oh, I guess, does he swing his sword in his left or right arm? I can't remember. Okay, so kind of like a Great Plateau, we have to go around different shrines to get all the different missing powers to go to the Temple of Time to move on. Literally the exact same as Breath of the Wild, which is such a cool parallel in my opinion. I think I prefer this over the Great Plateau, which Great Plateau pissed me off whenever I was younger. I was like, it's too long. And to be fair, this is also a bit long, but it's good because you kind of learn everything. I think the intro to this game is very long, which is sad because I haven't really gone past the intro yet. But I'm really looking forward to getting into it. I hope you guys enjoy this series. If people didn't know, I used to Let's Play back in the day. As you can see, this is in a very different format than I'm used to. But I guess this is kind of returning to roots just for one series. Maybe if it goes well, I'll do multiple series like this. And also, I hope this turns out well, because this is like the first time I'm really doing a kind of series like this. So there's a possibility it could be absolutely trashly recorded and edited. So guys, give me a feedback. If you guys like it, please enjoy. Please stick around. I'll hopefully get better each episode as well. Especially since this one is very story driven as well. It's hard for me just to kind of get around and talk about stuff because I'm kind of like, okay, I have to be quiet for cutscene. I could just skip the cutscenes, but also I kind of want to save myself. Also, I'm not sure if anyone else thought this, but see these shrines back during all the trailers. I thought it was kind of going to teleport you up to the Sky Island. I thought you'd kind of step near this. I thought maybe it would be a shrine, but once you kind of complete it, would shoot you up to the sky to like for the Sky Island. Or even actually, I thought it was like the Ascend ability, because I remember Ascend kind of was shown as like the green swirly lines, which to be fair it is, but not connected at all. Also, I really love the intro to these shrines, so it's not kind of you're going underground, it's like almost like Portal. We kind of walk through a portal to get somewhere. I love the whole like Zonai look, the whole green swirly stuff. And this also kind of goes to the theory that Skyward Sword is a game of power. It's all kind of red. It's all about like demise and all. And yeah, red's the color of the Triforce of Power. Then Breath of the Wild was a game of wisdom. It was all about kind of freeing Zelda. There's a lot of blue things around it. And that kind of makes it the game of wisdom. And then courage, the color of her courage is green, and that's kind of the whole Zonai thing. It's all about Link's hand ability. I guess it is also about Ganondorf and everything like that, but yeah, I think it's a game of courage. People don't know what Ultrahand is. It's kind of like OP Magnesis. But yeah, I think it's so cool that it's so specific, because I know it's a bit annoying to start off with, but that also means that kind of the possibilities of what you can build are kind of endless, which is so cool. And then once you kind of get stuff like this working, it's so mad to kind of think, we kind of built this. We kind of built this cable car type thing. And there we go. Our first shrine is complete. We've got a brand new hand power, probably one of the most powerful ones. It's just so cool. You've done well to reach this place. So it's kind of just the same outro as like every shrine in Breath of the Wild. Apart from obviously the Zonai and like the other girl. Instead of spirit orbs, we get, I think it's orbs of light or something like that it's called. And if you kind of look, it pushes the malice out of the hand. Which is such a cool thing in my opinion. Light blessing, not the orb of light. I never can get that name right. I really love the way we kind of learned how to do this in a shrine, and then they're like, alright, now let's retest you. It is exactly the same puzzle, which is sad. It would have been cool if there was like a bit of a change to it. Guys, do you see what I see? Pull this out. It's a Korok. They're back. Also, people are wondering if there's a better way to track Koroks. From what I've played so far, I can't see anything. I'd love it, let's say we go onto the map like this, and we kind of went here and say, okay, you've gotten like 5 out of 6 Koroks or something like that. And as you guys can see, I've built my first boat and it's running away. It's so cool to see how this has went from people glitching the game essentially to now, oh no, now a real thing. Oh, there's a soldier just throwing stones at me. But it's actually so nice to see how seamless kind of building is. Now into the second shrine of the game. Our hand is powering up. Re-guess is the guess what we're getting. And we get the fuse ability. So that's kind of the ability, if people haven't seen it before, basically going to make our weapons so much better. And also open up so many different possibilities for weapon varieties. And I don't know if it's going to be part of the compendium. If there is a compendium, now that I think about it. And we can pretty much just fuse items together to make them more powerful. Which, for example, for things like this, just makes it absolutely insane. The one thing that doesn't make sense is how come the boulder shrinks? I understand if it fuses, but why is it shrinking? Another thing a fuse does is that if you kind of have a bow and arrow, we can now attach it with material. For example, there's a fire fruit there. And this makes fire arrows, which is such actually a cool mechanic. So no, I don't think there's any more like fire arrows or any sort of elemental arrows. You just kind of combine things together to kind of make them up. I wonder if it's going to be like a way to make ancient arrows, for example, using, I don't know, Zonai charges. I don't think it'll be Zonai charges. Zonai charges are a bit too common. But like some sort of Zonai device to kind of build it up. Oh, and there's a brand new Zonai as well. And the Zonai will also have an ability to fuse. Also, I'm sorry, I keep on calling the constructs a Zonai for some reason. My head's very Zonai-like at the moment. And if you kind of look here, we can set this guy on fire. Which is quite nice. Oh my god, I just realized, look at my health. First step of the series, guys. Also dual wield arrows and weapons, which is quite cool to be fair. I'll give it to them. And we've got a brand new bow as well, which is nice. I want for rock hammer. I'm going to throw out this tree branch. The tree branch is a bit useless. But it's also so nice that we can kind of use tree branches now as a useful item. If we kind of fuse something cool to it. That's actually so smart, because I know one of the big issues were like weapon durability and people kind of use the same weapons. But now there's almost a combination, which is so nice. And there we go, second shrine done. Oh no, we're being approached. Oh, and he gave us a brand new item, which is kind of the Zonai battery pack. What's it called? The energy cell. So what it does is kind of, see all those fans and everything you've kind of seen in the trailer? This is what powers it up, is this on Link's belt. Currently, I actually genuinely don't know how you improve this to kind of get more and more cells. But so far we've got one. Okay, so the last area we're going to is way over there. Which means we've got a bit of a long journey to make. For attacking the evil enemies, which, oh my god, they really cannot beat the chews very well, can they? Jeez, they go down so much quicker now, but the weapons are powered up. And also, yep, critical damage just works exactly the same way as it did before. Oh my god, it was the Zonai of this. If you haven't seen this before, this is kind of a weapon to knock things into some question. Can these guys swim? I want to know. Oh no, we can't. Oh no, we can't. We can't. So this is gonna be a very easy way to kind of defeat them. That's actually horrific. This is another cool thing added. We can now if we open a chest and our inventory's full, we can just literally let go of the thing right away. Also, guys, caves are actually in the game, which is so weird to say after so much speculation of people saying there's caves, there's not caves. As kind of for both sides, I was not sure at all. Was not confident. If you haven't already seen, the case eyeballs have such a cool thing as well. If we add a case eyeball like so, it will critically hit the enemies. And now we can beat up this frog. And it gives us a babool gel. Which, to be fair, I don't know what that does. And also amber and everything else gives us attack buffs as well. And the rubies, I believe, are like fire arrows. Oh, and we've actually got a t-shirt now, so no more shirt. Look like an ancient hero, which is, I guess, why people thought that there was going to be 2 heroes in this game. One, like, from 10,000 years ago and one from now. We've now built our first contraption, which we turn on using batteries. I actually want to see, can you see the batteries kind of drain here? I think you can. That'll be a nice detail. You can actually see them drain. Yep. That's such a cool... Oh, look at this. I've never seen this before, so can I... How did I do it? Oh, God. Oh, no, we're back. Well, find Koroks at least. But it's old Zonai. Well, this is making me realize there's so much more to explore of this island once we kind of get off it. I remember this is my first game over, I believe. No, don't kill me. Run away, run away, run away. Okay, well, you know what? It's not too bad. I might have just sucked completely yesterday. Oh, what? I just got destroyed. It's funny how, like, both times I've played here, I've died here, and then went, okay, you know, that was so easy, why did I die? Oh, so worth it for a piece of opal. I have not seen this before. Was I not in this part of the map? Hey, oh my god, this is so cool. Oh no, what's in here? Why is it pure darkness? This is our kind of first, I guess, adventure, and this is Zonai Light. I wonder if this is kind of how we expand our core a bit. But yeah, I really actually like this kind of exploration. It makes you kind of feel like you're earning your cave. It reminds me of actually playing Minecraft and you have to put down torches and everything to kind of move along. So this is how I kind of improve my energy cells in. So I think I've answered all my questions just in this one room. I skipped by accident. This is kind of how I improve my energy cells, is by mining for Zonite, then just pretty much buying it. Oh, so it's a key item? Okay, well guess I'll just have it for later. Oh no. Oh no. I've found it. Let's bring him to his friend. We'll be nice. A Korok, as we kind of guessed. His friend is across there. That's easy. Stick him in here just in case he somehow gets across without me. You know what? I quite like it as a Korok puzzle. At least they're adding in new Korok puzzles, so it's not just the same old we're used to from Breath of the Wild. Because there's like 5 different types of puzzles for these guys. So it's good to see them have a bit of variety. Reunited at last, and it feels so good. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't realize I don't have a paraglider. And that's when Link fell to his death. And yeah, we put Zonai devices in here, by the way, guys. Get a whole range of items from this machine. I think it's random though, but it's really nice. We get portable pots, we get everything. I think further on you get the different items you get, because I know later on in this area I got a glider before, and also from a different playthrough further on my playthrough I got other things, like a spring I believe I got. So it's gonna be interesting. And yep, it's gonna be cold around here, so gonna cook some heat-resistant stuff. Oh my god, not my pot. I got cold resistance. We'll take one cold resistance. I'm gonna let these guys fight it out a wee bit. This is actually nice. I did say the shoes are the hardest enemies in the game. Mental, I just got destroyed there. I've seen that this is supposed to be just a massive amount of damage, so let's just do it. Holy shit! Oh, and there's a very evil looking finger. I just remember these guys being a bit annoying to beat up and then aren't fully worth it. Is it just going to give me Opal? If it's just Opal, I'm a bit disappointed. It's just Opal. I remembered correctly. Oh, this is ice as well, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no. Shoot. Okay, I found a good place to climb now. I was like, I'm trying to figure it out for so long. Oh my god, it's right at the exit of the cave. I'm dumb. Our entrance, I'm not sure which way I came in. God, this reminds me of the first time playing the Great Plateau. And you know that one shrine which is through the ice? And it took me so long to kind of make that, what's it called? The spicy seafood dish for the old man. And I swear to get that worm doublet, which now funny enough, I found out you could just kind of climb to the top of the mountain and just take it off him. But that took me so long. So it's so funny, like all the ice shrines always take me the longest to kind of get around. Also, we're getting our final shrine ability. We get Ascend. So now climbing these mountains are going to be so much easier. But yeah, it's, as you can kind of see, puzzles around Ascend, I feel like we're just going to be a bit shoehorned. They're not. There's nothing you can really make puzzle-wise. It's kind of either can go up or you can't. It needs to be a flat surface obviously. But apart from that, it's just kind of climb. And there we go. We're swimming up. And there we go. There is the well, not the final shrine, but the main final shrine done. And Rauru appears to tell us that we messed it all up. Now he's telling us to go back to the Temple of Time. No. Look, please. Please be something, because I know we do get cold resistance stuff very soon. I don't think we get it yet. This is sad. It's actually just up there, because if I can just get it now and save on cooking stuff, I'll be lovely. It's here. I think it's this, if I'm not wrong. Oh, thank God. We don't have to cook. I want to go to this area here. Now that we can finally get up to this area here from before. You know what I'm gonna do? Knock them off! Get away, please. Get away. Go away. That did nothing. Oh no, no. Guys, I am a Zelda Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom master if you haven't realized already. We won. I really suck against these easy guys. It's insane. Guys, what do you think? Was it worth it? Or was it all for nothing? See if this is all for like a piece of Opal or something like that. I swear to God. Tears of the Kingdom devs, you need to improve your rewards you give. Did I not say I do not want Opal? And you know what? I actually want to put on this as well. I'm the Dragon Master. I'm Dragonborn. Time to fly to the Temple of Time. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Duck. Ah! Thank God that does not break completely. But now here we are. We're in the Temple of Time. And Zelda is not in here. The closed door complete. We opened the door. It only took us over an hour. It took us approximately an hour and 32 minutes. And touching the Tear of the Kingdom brought us to a mystical place just of Zelda floating like a weirdo. And I wonder why people thought Zelda was dead from like this in the trailer. And there we go, we got the Triforce! And Zelda just disappears, because why not? This is recall, so it's kind of, we can reverse objects back through time, which, why don't we just do it to our armor of the Master Sword? I'll never know. We're still looking for Princess Zelda, but yeah, kind of what we need to do. I've already done this, so I know what the puzzle is. We kind of just have to climb up here. And I actually really like it. Like, I remember I actually saw a really cool puzzle today whenever I was just playing by myself, and I was like, jeez, that's so smart. But yeah, look, we've got to open this door. We are determined. And yeah, it did not work out at all, did it? We weren't even on full health. Doesn't help. We're not strong enough. We need to get another blessing of light. So basically just works exactly the same as Breath of the Wild does. Oh, look, I never actually knew this, but if you check out this device dispenser, you can actually see what devices are in it. That's so cool, I never knew about that. And there we go, after returning to the starting room and using recall, we have now found the final shrine right here. Thank God, I was like, is it not here? And it's just kind of is what recall is used for. It's just kind of pushing objects back. And it's actually funny, if you kind of interact with the object in any way, it also affects recall, which is such a cool detail in my opinion. Oh yeah, remember that puzzle I told you from yesterday, which I found really cool? It wasn't from yesterday, it was from today. But that's the entire puzzle. I just thought it was really cool, because it took me a couple of minutes to figure out. You need to get the hands turning it in the same spot. And to do that, you kind of need to reverse the time of one of the arms whenever they overlap with the other one, so they're going the same way. I thought that was just such a cool puzzle. And with that, we got a light blessing, which means we can now get our first heart container, which will push the gloom straight out of us, I was about to say malice, to strengthen us to now finally be able to open the door. Ugh. And yeah, this is going to go a lot better than the last time where we had like 2 hearts. I think actually we had a heart and a half, so it's going to go a lot better. And yep, the door is going to be pushed wide open, which completes the Great Sky Island. What a great introduction to the game, in my opinion. Now that we're actually out of Temple of Time and Raru's kind of told us that we're as great as he was told, which is obvious because we are great. Can I just make it across? I actually really love the way Ascend's on the top, because obviously Ascend, we're going up. And we're going to find Zelda. And here we go, guys. We're doing something with the Master Sword finally. We're going to get it repaired. Episode 1. Using recall, we're going to send the blade back in time. And now Zelda has the blade. Fee's still not happy. Yeah, that's right, I called her both Fi and Fee. Get over it. And Zelda's gone. I absolutely love the whole thing of dragons in this game, by the way. People don't know, I absolutely love dragons. I was just checking to see if I had a dragon t-shirt on. No, I don't. I'm not that much of a nerd. But now the entirety of Hyrule is opened up, which means we can return to the surface. This means the game's tutorial is over. Let's go!
Link, you must find me.
And we will. But first we're going to return to Hyrule here quickly. Oh my god. It's so cool how seamlessly you can kind of go between the land and the sky. As you can see, we can kind of see Hyrule Castle over there. The big whirlwind over there. All of the sky islands all around us. The thunder clouds over there. Where's Death Mountain over there? It's just so cool in my opinion. I absolutely love this. And yep, all we have to do is land water. I'm actually shocked we don't have a paraglider at this point of the game. I do know when we get the paraglider now because I've kind of played this part already, but like, I'm shocked we didn't get it. And we've now visited Hyrule Kingdom. So it went from Skyrule to Hyrule, and that's where we were the entirety of today. But yep, guys, that means in the next episode, we're away to save Princess Zelda.